checklist. So, okay. I'm feeling twists today. So, okay. This is what I want to say is, first of all, like, I honor your practice and your presence and your consistency in showing up. And, when you can't show up and you send me a note, let me know, like, I know it's on your mind. So, I'm on the same journey. We're all on the same journey. And I think about the long game, what we want to be able to do 20 years from now. And so, when I say feeling twists, being able to, kind of, it's like a squeeze and a soak. I've heard this described as like, you squeeze one side, and then when you release it, there's this soaking action that happens as the inner parts of you receive all that goodness, and literally nourishing ourselves from the inside is how I feel about twists. So, all right. So that being said, take your comfortable seat. And we're going to sit we'll sit for a little bit, and then we're going to do some of this movement. So sitting, just so you can set yourself up as high as you need to be, as comfortably as. Okay, take a nice big breath in. And sigh it out through your mouth. Good, and let's inhale, reach your arms up. Just kind of wake yourself up, move your wrists, stretch your fingers. If you want to move a little bit, go for that. Welcome the breath. Yes. Take one more. Inhale, reach tall. You exhale, open the arms out. Get a nice, keep stretching all the way. Good. And then we'll inhale, lift back up. Join the palms, exhale, coming into your seat. Bow your chin, close your eyes. Feel your breath. And before we we'll prime the pump. So we'll just do a little bit of that breath of fire we did the other day. Go any pace you like. So inhale, pump the belly. And release. The normal breath. Inhale fully for the triple O. Oh. Oh. Staying in your stillness, you can release your hands or keep them where they are. Softening your eyes, your jaw, your shoulders. Let your body move in its innate knowing. Those little shifts as it finds its center. You're just observing what the body does. Spark of curiosity. Taking this time to be with all sensations present. a sense of curiosity. Leaving in the breath awareness. Pull the breath in. As you breathe out, rest your palms on your thighs. Let your eyes gently, slowly open. And then staying as you are in this place, we'll just start to find this rotation. So many ways you could be doing this. You know, I see like Hart and I are doing something a little different, and that's a-okay. And just feel like, are you rolling over your sit bones? Is your waist involved? You feel like the rib cage is moving. Maybe it isn't. You feel the shoulders, the head. And then reverse this and start to go in the opposite direction. And even go really slowly. You tune in. And someplace here we'll go one time in each direction. Finding your way to center, and you do what you need to do with your legs. I'm just going to keep going. You drop the chin to the chest. Feel like you're almost picking the heart up, like you're just still in straight sit with the chin dropping. Drop your jaw. Stay here, lift the shoulders up and just roll them back and down your back. And then we'll take the right ear to right shoulder. And releasing the head as you exhale, maybe as you inhale, the left ear to left shoulder. It might be a different breath cycle, just connecting breath awareness to this movement. Noticing anything, re-lifting your heart starts to drop. You're okay to take a full circle, and you just find whatever that is. Your eyes might gently open so that they're soft. They're open, and maybe the eyes are circling in some way. And when your chin comes to your chest, that's when we'll reverse this and start to go the opposite way. Sometimes nice to just go slow the first few times, and if you have some tightness, welcome it. Someplace in the chin drops, we'll go one time in each direction. Let the chin drop to the chest. You can lift your heart. And as you lift your heart, you might feel the head come up. Just feel that. Okay, again, you do what you need to do with your legs. We're going to take this, start our twist. So we'll just go very slow. Let the head turn. I wanted to share something with you. So we all know how old we are, and you know, the practice changes as the body changes. So Rachel's 22. She'll be 23 in January. And she said to me yesterday, wow, it's amazing how quickly things tighten up. So I thought I would share that with you, that even the 23-year-olds, when they're in tune and they're doing this work, if you're not doing this work, you have no idea. You don't know. Okay. Let's do a few more, just warming this up. Maybe I'm going to speed it up. Oh, you do whatever pace. Maybe you can go a little faster. Okay. Lower it down. Come to center. Just pause. Feel that. And we'll add breath of fire. And so this time I'm going to put the arms like this and shore it up. You inhale. And as you exhale, let's turn to the right. And then maybe it's a and it could be very slow, and it could go a little quicker. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then pause. Feel. That's some good stuff. Okay, stretch your legs out. Oh, give them a little bit of movement. See, that's okay. That's good. I love when I feel these places that are like tighter. It's always exciting. Okay, come back and sit because we can do the work. All right, we're gonna come back to twisting to the right. So I'm sitting on a bolster. I have my right hand is actually on the outer edge of the bolster. Move the right shoulder back. Take your belly in and up, like lift your heart. See if you can turn a little more. Maybe the head turns, the jaw is soft, the eyes could look all the way to the right. We'll take one more breath. And we're just going to turn just the head. Everything else stays where it is. Turn the head all the way, look over your left shoulder. And then you can even lean your head to the left a little bit. It's just going to open up this right side of the neck. Drop your jaw. Eyes can go all the way to the left just for some eye yoga. And as you inhale and release, lift your arms straight up to the sky. Take 2 breaths here. Opening the breath. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, take your hands, move to the twist on the left, and go slow. So the left hand, kind of take my time, walk it back, see what's possible there. And then lift, see if you lift your heart. Turn your head. Now this right shoulder might want to hike up, so you see, oh, drop that. Turn your eyes to the left, drop your jaw. And breathe into this compressed shape. Your hours of awareness. Where does the breath feel tight? Where does the body feel tight? Inhale. Now keep the twist and just turn the head. Head turns to the right. Eyes turn to the right. And then maybe the head just tilts a little bit. The ear tilts a little bit. Now, let the jaw go. Inhale, sweep your arms straight up to the sky. Reach up, open your fingers, open your hands. Let's floss the shoulders a little bit. So reach up, let them come down. Maybe you feel like you're doing a little bit of a cat-cow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your hands all the way down to the floor. Stretch your little legs out. Move your little toes and your ankles. Shake the legs. Okay, we're going to bend the knees. We're going to just take windshield wiper here. I'm still sitting on a bolster. You could be sitting on nothing. So actually, maybe I'm going to come to the bolster. Yes. So we're just going to do this. You lean back as much as you need to. Make as much space as you need to. If you don't need to make a lot of space, and you can sit up and take your hands off the floor. And that's what we're going to do. Okay. And the next time these knees drop over to the right, we're going to turn to the right and letting this left hip lift and take the hands to the floor. And you could press the hands and just bring movement in, so waking this up. And also going to move the right shoulder back and the left shoulder forward and Explore. Okay, and we're going to come into this place where it feels tighter. So maybe the hands walk a little bit more to the left, and we'll look over this right. Oh, did I say left? This way is right. The hands are walking to the right. You're going to turn the head and looking for crunchy. Breathe. And then walk your hands this time to the left. Come out. Use your hands or no hands. Take the knees over, opposite side, yeah. And then turn. I'm just going to adjust myself, and the hands come down. And again, I'm going to floss a little bit. Just push the hands to the right and to the left. It's a right and left is my hardest part. The hands to the floor. Now I'm pushing to the right. Just turn the head, draw the belly in, just looking for more compression, squeeze what's inside of you. All those inner organs now getting a little shift, and oh, they're so happy. And then you send the breath into those tight places. Okay, release, walk your hands, and one more time we're going to come back and just going to do this. I'm going to add a little, just for fun. This is fun. So the next time my knees go to the left, I'm just going to pop up. Just see what's, maybe it's not possible today, but I'm open to that. Okay. Don't be too attached to whatever you did yesterday. Even the 22-year-old, she notices her toes are getting further away. Okay, I'm going to do one more. I started with the left, so I'm ending with the right. Heart's doing something completely different, and that's, you're doing it. Come to center. Stretch your little legs out. Let's do a little of this hip walking. So you could take your hands off the floor or keep them on the floor and just, going for a power walk. Yes. Move my hips. That's it. Okay, we'll come to center. So here we are. I'm going to take the hands back. I'm going to bend the knees. I'm going to take this left hand. I'm going to turn it. Reach this right arm up. Good. And now I'm turning, twisting. I'm going to take this right hand and find the outside of this left knee. I'm just going to pull. I'm going to turn. Maybe this is the left hand. It's going to walk a little bit behind me. You can even lean back here. There's a quest for space. And if this is all good, the right leg can extend. I'm going to flex that right foot. Good. And then come on out. And put both hands behind for a moment. Lift yourself tall. I'm going to sweep the left arm up. Now I want to lean back here. Walk the hand back. Okay, now I'm going to walk this left leg in. Take this elbow and start to turn. And I'm just anchoring these legs. You can have the right leg bent. That's going to give you a little more space. Try it. Turn your head. Turn your eyes. Drop your jaw. And lift your heart. I feel for myself. I'm sinking back. I'm going to see. Lift here. One more breath. And we'll come out. I'm going to windshield wiper again. The hands or no hands. Yogi's choice. Kind of shake it out. Your organs are loving you today. Okay, and come back. We'll sit. See, I have my legs wherever's good. Turn the right hand behind you. And then lift this left arm up. Turn towards the right. The left hand's going to catch the outside of the knee. And keep that knee where it is, as best as I can. This left hand, right hand's on the floor. I'm going to walk behind me. And then if this is all good, you can extend the left leg. And just play with those, can I lift my heart? Can I soften my jaw, my eyes, turn my head a little bit? And then breathe into this compressed space. Yes. Inhale. And then come on out. So you're going to go straight to the second side. I'm going to put this is the And down, reach the right arm up. And then again, we're going to take it here. And so this might come in a little bit. If you have both knees bent, it's still doing the work. You just find it. What's your work today? What am I working with today? Everyday different. Turn your eyes. There's room to lift the heart. And like I said before, you could lean back a little bit. You're creating this ocean and this motion. Okay. Release. I'm going to come back. I'm going to windshield wiper. Go hands down or whatever boat you're in today. Just going to row it. Good. Okay. All right. We're going to come to lie down. So let's see. Have your bolster nearby. And maybe some blankets in your blocks, of course. And then I'm gonna come down through boat pose. So if it could be just you feel, you hold, you play, you drop, whatever it is. I'm just gonna start to stretch the legs out as I come down. Just see what's possible today. And once you're all the way down, we'll just take a few moments to receive this. I have this blanket here. I'm just going to pull it up so it's underneath my lower half of the body. That's just for comfort. Whatever works here. Good. Okay, take your arms over your head. If you need head support, friends, you're going to put that in. And stretch your arms like you're reaching the shoulders, everything reaching. Knees are bent. I'm going to go to windshield wiper. First, I'm going to open the hands, open the fingers, like I'm sending my powers, my superpowers out. And then we'll start to move into a windshield wiper. So the arms are very extended as much as you can. They might start to almost do like a hip walk. You see, you feel. One might come, they might walk a little bit. Good. Okay, and then keep your arms overhead if that's okay. Bring your knees back. Now heel toe your feet together. And here's where you can play with how far they might move away from the hips. They might come closer. You're going to keep the legs together and move back into windshield wiper. So play with, whatever you need. As long as you can smile, then we're doing okay. That's it. Okay, we'll do a few more. You can feel like what good work that is doing for you. Okay, bring your feet back and let's like the arms down. Give them a little rest. Turn the palms up. Maybe let's widen the feet and bring the knees together into basic resting pose. One more breath in. Side out. Oh, let's do a little breath test because I can feel that the breath is opening and everything's settling in my body, hopefully in your body too. So we'll do a little bit of breath of fire here. Exhale completely. Inhale fully. Start to pump. And release it. Whenever it stops for you. Normal breath. Okay. Let's heel toe the feet together. And just to, we're doing all this twisting stuff. So we're just going to stretch the back a little bit with a few setu bandhas, a few ups and downs. So arms can stay down. If you like them overhead, it's up to you. I'm just going to demo with the arms here. I just kind of tuck the shoulder blades in. Then when the heart comes back down, I'm going to lift the outer shoulders. I just lift them up a little bit, just to kind of get everything there. Okay, so we're going to lift and lower maybe 5 times. So whenever you're ready, it's an exhale. Inhale, start to lift. And exhale, lower. And feel like, you're waving your spine. Feel the wave. So it's like the tailbone does the lifting. And then as you come down, it's like from the heart down. Be with whatever it is. Doing the work. And that's enough. It's enough. We're not looking for like perfect Set little bridges. I'm going to do one more. We're just doing the work and moving the spine. All those inner organs are saying, oh, thank you. Okay. Next time you come down, if you need to kind of move yourself a little bit, rock your knees, that's all good and fine. Okay. Good. All right, so I'm going to keep the right foot on the floor, bring the left knee into the chest, interlace your fingers, hug it in. Maybe we stretch the right leg out. This, just hugging this in is described as, on both sides, as an inner organ massage. Days when your digestion isn't feeling 100% or your back is tight is such a good thing to do. One more breath. Good. Okay. I'm going to take the right hand's going to stay here on this left leg, and the left arm's going to come up and over the ear. Then we're going to reach through the right leg and the left arm. One more breath in. Now we're going to go to twist. So you're going to go slowly. Take this left leg over. Maybe the left foot rests on the right leg. The right leg has to turn, and then you can come down. I don't have a block here or anything, but feel free to put something in, or literally just hang out and rock a little bit. If you feel tight here, this is an opportunity to move with the tightness. Then you can let the foot come down if that's okay. The leg goes straight if that's okay. And I'm going to take this right forearm or elbow to the floor and just do this little lift and twist. See what happens. Stretch through the legs. The left arm can stretch away, and I'm taking this left hip and pressing it towards the back of the mat. Okay, one big breath in. And we're going to come out and return to that left knee into your heart space. And we'll just rock it in and out a few times. Okay, I'm going to add the lift just for, it's all just for fun. So stay here. I'm going to lift the chin to the chest, push this knee away, and just see, oh, what's possible. Can I come up? And today I can. And then inhale. Good. And if you're up with me, then come down. And it is cat pose. I take the back. I'm tucking the chin, and it's a counterbalance when the foot comes up. And you can be down already. I'm going slow. I'm really pushing that shin into the hands to help regulate it. And wow, so exciting. Okay. Stretch the leg up. Take your hands behind the thigh. Give it a little love. Back of the leg, some love. Your knee. I mean, how often do we do this for ourselves? Okay, and then we'll interlace the fingers, center of the thigh. I'm going to push the thigh away, and this is back traction. So, adjust yourself, push the thigh. The leg can stay bent, as much as you need to. Nice big breath in. And breathe out, take your hands away, maybe overhead or out to the sides, and lower this leg down, pushing out through the heel. It gets so long. And my right leg is also pushing out. Good. Once it's down, let's just let everything flop. Big breath in. I'm going to bring the right knee in. If you need to bend the left leg, you're going to do that. Change the interlace of your fingers. And just embrace that you're here, lying on the floor, hugging this knee in. Simple things. I never mean easy, but it's a relatively simple thing that doesn't often get done. So, okay, I'm going to keep the left hand here, take the right arm overhead. And I stretch through that right arm. It's like, it wants to go away from me. I'm going to push through the left leg and smile. Stability and grounding. And now we'll shift this right knee over to the left side and put the foot on top of the left leg as it turns. And then throw in your props if you need them. Set the foot on the floor. You just find whatever's whatever stage you're going to get to today. You know, the leg goes straight, still pushing this down the right thigh or right hip away from me. Press through the left leg and the right arm and the right leg. Breathe. The lower twist. Look for like the low back, the hips. Okay. And then make your way slowly back and clasp that right knee into your heart space. Be here. Change the interlace of your fingers if you didn't do it. Okay, and then hang out here, or you're gonna come up and just to come back down. So I lift the head, I push, you see, oh, and there is a cat pose. I'm actually pushing my back. It's a counterbalance. And see what happens. And wherever stage you get to, it's, you know, you do the work. Right. And then we'll come back down. So take the body back. Arms are straight and a bit of a fulcrum. See that. Without any attachment. Don't expect anything. Okay. Good. Stretch the leg up and just massage this beautiful leg of yours. The knees. Okay. And then we'll opposite interlace the fingers behind the belly of the thigh. Just love that. Assigning body parts to other parts. Okay, I'm going to press this thigh into the hands. The arms are holding it. The shoulders are getting a little stretch. Breathe. And of course, the smile is always helpful. Okay, I'm going to release the hands, but keep the leg lifted. And then stand through the legs as if it's moving through cement. Lower it down. Once it gets down, take your time. And just be here and breathe. Okay, both knees are coming into the chest. We are going to go to twist on the right side. So if you need any props there, you just put them in there. Okay, bring your knees in. And we're going to rock a little bit. So you bring the knees in, maybe the tail's gonna lift, you just kind of play, see what happens. Rocking yourself. Okay, then we're gonna bring these knees in. And what I'm doing is I bring the knees in, I'm literally softening the belly, even the glutes, to see how can I ground and release to the floor, soften into the floor. Okay, we're going to go to egg beater. I'm going to put the hands under the hips, so maybe the feet come down and just tuck them in, and then come back. If you like that, you don't have to have the hands there, of course. And we're just going to egg beat these legs, and I'm going to really let it be a big beat. And rolling, and the knees are moving, maybe the feet are involved, whatever's happening. Rotational. I say that, and we've done so much change direction, so much rotational. That's good. Okay, one time in each direction, whatever one time is. Then we'll hug these knees back in. You take your hands out. All right, let's go to twist on the right side. The arms come out to the sides, maybe palms down. Actually, bringing them over. They might go knee over knee. Let's see what happens. This time the twist is moving up more midsection. I'm going to plant that right elbow and see if I can twist a little bit. Then the right hand can go back out and you can rest on your left knee. Pick the head up as I turn it. If that works, you make any modifications. Okay, and now cultivate your rest. It's like you're taking a nap in this position, and the breath is just resting into the shape. Let the jaw go, the eyes can be closed, or soft. Okay, stay exactly as you are. We're gonna add in, I'm gonna call it breath of fire, but it's gonna just be one big inhale, and as you exhale, you're gonna draw in, if you want to get all that air out. And just do that a few times, so it sounds like this. Just drawing in, you know, the belly, maybe the sides of the waist, even imagining the back of the sacrum, or the back waist. Everything's just gone. I'm gonna do two more. Finish that. Let it go completely. Just take a normal breath. And then soften once again. Let's just let everything go. You're taking a nap. Okay, bring the head back first. Let's actually turn the head all the way to the right to start. Let the head come back, and then you can stretch your right arm, palms down or up, and take these knees up. So feet can stay on the floor. And if you want to take care or protect your back, you do that, or you move straight in. And then you go second side, so smoothing this out of the way. Okay, so whenever you're ready, arms open. You take these knees over to the left. And then you set up for success, which means a place where you can let it all go. And bend the left elbow and the left side of the chest, turn a little more. And then I'll pick the head up and turn it and put it down. And feel. Place where you can smile. Drop it. Feel the back of the body resting as best as you can. Shoulders resting. Add that breath, and we'll do maybe 5 of them. The last one in. Settle into a normal breath. And soften for a few moments. Then you drop into maybe some new sensations have arisen. Oh, hello, I see you. Now first, turn the head all the way to the left. Picking it up, turning it. I'll give it a few moments there. And then we'll bring ourselves back onto our back. Okay, so we're going to put the bolster underneath the sacrum. So I'm going to come up to set myself up. So do what you need to do. It's fun. See what happens. Okay, lie down. Put that bolster underneath your sacrum or your low back, and kind of snuggle in what feels good. Some windshield wipers rolling side to side. I think of it as like a massage for the sacrum and the outer hips a little bit. Okay, I'm going to come to rest here for a few moments. Play with where you have your feet. We always kind of put them, we have our habits, like with everything. When you play, see, super wide. Oh, I'm telling you, I just went super wide. Knees, are not together, and that just feels so excellent right now. So take a few moments, drop in. Any tension you feel in your back, if you can manage it, it's not pain, it's comfort. And see if you can let those parts melt. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is, you can stay as you are, I'm just going to explain it. Or you can even watch me. I'm going to bring the knees in. We're all going to do that. We're going to use this bolster to just let the tail lift. Then the legs, I'm going to take them overhead. And this is just to stretch the back a little bit. So this is what I'm going to be doing. That you're going to just find, maybe it's here, whatever works, just to give yourself, I like this idea of thinking of back traction. So, okay, if you're still feet on the floor, bring your knees in. And then you might wiggle back, or you just kind of see maybe the bolster wants to move back. So you feel like your tailbone is lifting, the lower back is supported. And then maybe the legs extend, maybe the hands come over, and I've just wrapped the whole forearm around the backs of the calves. And I'm just going to allow the weight of the legs, little press of the arms, to compress the breath. So with the breath compressed, whatever you're feeling, you've got even the thighs on your belly or nowhere near the belly. Maybe you stick the hands in and use that. You can just figure it out. And soften the glutes if I can, the shoulders, the back of the head, the jaw. You just take 5 breaths here. They could just be normal breaths. Good. Okay, I think that's 5. We'll release from this, and you just find your feet back on the floor. You can stay here. If you like to stretch your legs out and that feels okay today, adjust your shoulders, whatever needs. I'm going to take the arms out and just be here. Maybe the arms come over your head. Okay, so here we have this lifted bolster. I'm just going to push as if my, mid belly or ribs want to press down to the floor. I'm just adding in a little bit of compression. Okay, and we'll rebend the legs. We'll take windshield wiper again, just to release, so the feet might come closer together, might be further apart. Maybe it's a mixture. Good. This in itself, great work. Okay, great. All right, come to the center. Knees are bent. I'm going to lift the hips, push the bolster. So it's between hips and heels. We'll take a moment in Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees open. Feet can walk away, so the bolster might go more underneath the tops of the thighs area. See what works for you. I'm going to rest the hands on the belly. Just let this very open space now for your breath. Like give your tummy a little massage. Oh, I love you. Thank you. So much goes on here. So much goes on here. Good. And then we're going to add in breath of fire. So you keep your hands here. You take your arms overhead if you want more space. Exhale completely. Inhale fully. And then pump slow, fast. You're going to go slow. So good. Okay, and then let it go. Just drop in normal breath. Now I'm going to do it one more time, and I'm going to go quick. And you just go whatever pace. Whenever it's done, it's done. Inhale. And relax. Put the feet on the bolster. Walk the feet as wide as they need to. You might move your bolster down, up. And we're gonna come to windshield wiper again. So now we've got a little bit of a extra space and feels a little different. It's gonna hit you a little different somewhere. It, oh, so good. Okay. And we're gonna come up just so we can put the bolster into position. So roll to your side. Good. Okay, let's take the bolster. We're going to just do supported twist for our last pose. So that's this one. I'm just going to do this quick. That's it. So the bolster, I always put it straight, but it might turn depending on where you go. And if you want more height, then we just make a bigger bolster. Okay. The legs, whatever works. Turn. You've not done this already. Let the hip lift. Sometimes it's nice to kind of lift the hip on the floor and put it down. And then really turn. And you want to, this is our last pose. So you're going to push the hands to the left. Turn to the right. And then you lift your heart. So it's like you want to get longer. Lie down. Get as much of the front of your body there as you can. Turn your head to face the same direction as the knees to start. Play with how you're positioned and look to take a few breaths here. Just let the body settle. Okay, so take one more breath. Now come back up, and you're just going to come back up to go back in. So it's an opportunity to maybe twist a little more. You bolster moves, whatever you need to do. You can turn your head if that is comfortable for the neck. Arms, so many different. If I stretch them out, it's a different thing. If I take them up, kind of see what would feel the best. And then nothing to do here, but just simply be. Just rest in. I hope you're in a place of comfort with a little discomfort. Really let go. Let the body rest into the support. Jaw is soft, the eyes are soft or closed. Just being playfully curious. How can you nudge in space, playing with the breath, softening of the body? Your own innate curiosity, your innate wisdom. Body knows what to do. Rest here. So turning your head back, turn it away. You're gently pressing yourself up, and you're like, oh, I'm just getting there. Then take your time. Pause for a moment. And the unwinding and the soaking. The body just goes, oh yeah, just soaks up everything. And we'll turn to the second side. You want to lift your bottom hip for a moment. Adjust your bolster and bring yourself in. Again, we're going to spend 3 breaths. With the head not turned and the body just adjusting. Then you'll press up and twist a little deeper so the hands push to the right. Lay yourself down. If your head wants to turn, that's okay. Keep it as is. That's okay. All okay. smoothing your head. One of this. You're gonna go straight into a shavasana too. Smoothing this bolster, the arm up, you can put this here for the head. If you want to put blocks underneath your bolster or set up for a different shavasana, you do it, whatever works. Luxury. Whatever feels good, just drop in. Set yourself up for a successful shavasana. So weaving in together everything that we've been cultivating, this space, literally space. And now you get to rest into all that you have recreated, reestablished, reopened, reawakened. Being in a place you can use your playful curiosity, noticing if the brain is not relaxing. Sometimes that's okay. You need to be aware of what's happening, what's turning through our heads. Bringing that all into softening into the floor, into your props, letting the body be heavy. Releasing any tension you're still holding, jaw, shoulders, belly, hips, toes, and fingers. To that heaviness, you can feel into the lightness, the sensation of air on your skin. The vibrational frequency you would feel somewhere. Gentle movement with each breath. Shavasana. Inviting yourself to rest more deeply. Being with your rest for as long as you like. Beginning to awaken yourself by deepening the breath. Adding in movement to the toes, the feet, the ankles, fingers, the wrists. Moving in a way that feels, I'm going to use the word luxurious. Anything that feels okay. Welcome all parts of you to this moment. If you're on a bolster, just remember you're on a height. Roll over to your side to rest for 3 or so breaths. Luxuriating in the time. Thing to do, but once you come up, simply be in the resonance of your practice. Feel parts that have been, say, released. Think of that word. Going to live here again, releasing and releasing this space. Once you're ready, lower your hands to your heart, bowing your chin. Inhale, fully re-lengthen for Om. Breathing into your hands, catch your breath, and then offer it back to yourself. It's great. Reminding all these rewords, reminding yourself. Oh, let me send it right back. Ticket secured. Okay, yes, good stuff. Oh, thank you, friends. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for being there. So much love. Yay, beautiful. Love you.